day 26 of the farmers' agitation, and the farmer unions will observe a day-long hunger strike at all protest sites against the three farm laws. The Punjab Arthi Association has announced a shutdown of the mandis for 4 days from December 22nd to December 25th in protest of the IT raids. Now, the president of the association, Vijay Kaldra, says this shutdown is being carried out in protest of IT raids and a bid to support farmers. The top focus today continues to remain the farmer protest. We can see the visuals on your screens of how the protests have been escalating in the last couple of days. The centre has reached out several times to the farmers. Today is day 26. Today we're given to understand that the farmer unions will observe a day-long hunger strike and support posen for these farmers who have been agitating for the past 26 days now. The farmer unions also have decided to observe this hunger strike at all protest sites against the three farm laws. Joining me on the broadcast is my colleague Mahima, who's reporting live from the SINGHU border. Good morning to you, Mahima. To take us through the ground situation at the SINGHU border today as the protests have entered day 26.
Well, absolutely. It's day 26 of the farmers' agitation. We at present are at the SINGHU border. If I could tell my video journalist Umesh to kindly give you a picture and a sense that how early morning scenes here at the SINGHU border is. Though the union leaders have stated that they'll be observing the hunger strike today in order to repeal the three farm laws. The farm, as we all know, that the government has taken a lot of efforts and initiative to have the communication open with the farmers so that even clause by clause they can understand the farm bill. But the farmers here who've been agitating for 26 days now are of the view that until and unless the laws are repealed, they're not going to take any step back. So the matter is also in the Supreme Court. A committee will be set, but the ground reality here at the SINGHU border is that a hunger strike will be observed by the farmers. They are of the view that a dialogue can happen between the government and the farmers only in a yes and no. So that is what we people have been observing since 26 days. That it is a win situation for the farmers. They are not ready to have any communication except that they want to repeal the laws. They are of the view that they are not in favor of any amendments. They will not have any amendments here in the farm laws, though the government on one hand has stated that they are open for the dialogue, but the farmers who've been agitating for 26 days are of the view that they are in the favor only to repeal the laws. They will not have any amendments. We had Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who met the farmers of Punjab and also stated that he's not going to entertain the BJP, and the Prime Minister will not entertain any political agenda. We have seen a lot of politicization has been happening over the farmers issue, and that was clearly stated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi that the communication with the farmers is open, but no opposition agenda will work. So we'll have to wait and see that whether a common ground is achieved between the farmers and the government, because the farmer is adamant of the fact that until and unless the laws are repealed, they are not going to step back. It's the 26th day that the farmers are agitating in this chilly weather. You can clearly see the visual. It's the early morning visuals we people bring to you. Everybody is doing their morning job, but the fact remains the same that in this chilly weather, they are still protesting. They are not ready to have any common ground. Though we have the Supreme Court also, the matter remains in the Supreme Court, stating that a committee will be formed so that a mutual ground is achieved. We'll have to wait and watch that what exactly whether there'll be a communication with the government of the farmer and the farmers, or the farmers will keep on agitating, because we have seen that how at the Ghazipur also yesterday it was clearly stated that until and unless their trolleys are crossed, administration got the 24 hours notice by the farmers to let their trolleys be stationed at the Ghazipur. So this protest that has been happening for 26 days will be intensifying for the future course.